Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to tell a fun story about the tortoise and the hare. So these are my friends, the tortoise and the hare. Hi Rachel. Hi tortoise. Hi hare. They're going to help me tell my story today. So this is my friend the tortoise. He looks like a turtle, doesn't he? But the difference between a tortoise and a turtle is that a tortoise lives on land and a turtle lives underwater. So if this guy is a tortoise, does he live in land or in water? You're right, he lives on the land. And this is my friend the hare. He looks like a rabbit, doesn't he? But hares are a little bit bigger than rabbits. So, the tortoise and the hare were very good friends. And everything that the tortoise did was very slow. He always moved very slowly. And the hare was the opposite. Everything he did was very fast, and he was always hopping from one thing to the next. Hop, 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 hop. One day, the tortoise and the hare were talking, and the hare said to the tortoise, "You know what? You move so slow. I don't know how you get anything done because you're always moving so slow." And the tortoise said, "That's okay, because I know how to concentrate and stay on task." Do you know what concentrate and stay on task means? It means that he was good at focusing on what he was doing, and he always finished everything he was doing. So the hare said to the tortoise, "You know what? We should have a race, and I bet that I will finish the race before you, long before you, hours before you, days before you." So the tortoise agreed to run the race. So they both stood at the starting line. On your mark, get set, go! And the hare took off, bouncing across the path. And the tortoise took off very slowly. So who do you think won the race? Well, let's find out. So the hare was halfway finished when he looked back and saw the tortoise way behind him. And he thought, "Oh, that tortoise, he's so slow. I bet I could stop and take a nap. And when I wake up, I can still finish the race before the tortoise." So you know what he did? He found a beautiful shady tree and laid down underneath it and fell asleep. Was that a good idea? I don't think that was a good idea. Well, let's see. So the tortoise kept going, and he passed by the hare taking a nap under the tree. Do you think the tortoise stopped to take a nap? Nope, he just kept going because he was concentrating and staying on task. That means he was focused and finishing what he was doing. Well, wouldn't you know it, the tortoise was making his way towards the finish line. Meanwhile, back at the tree, the hare woke up. And you know what he saw? He saw that the tortoise was way in front of him. He said, "Oh no, I have to get to the finish line before him." So he started hopping, 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 hopping. But guess what? The tortoise crossed the finish line first. So he came in first place. That means that he finished the race first. The hare kept hopping down the road, and he crossed the finish line second. That means he came in second place. So who won the race, the tortoise or the hare? The tortoise won the race because he was concentrating and staying on task, and he finished what he was doing. He didn't stop to take a nap. He didn't stop to talk to anyone. He just kept doing what he was supposed to do.
So now I'm going to teach you guys how to make this really cute tortoise and hare out of rocks. So I took a relatively round rock and put it on a piece of green paper, and I drew a head 2 arms, 2 legs, and a tail around it. You can go outside and look for rocks around your house. Try to find one that's round like a turtle shell. Then I removed the rock and I connected all the shapes that I had drawn. Then I cut out the turtle shape. Ask an adult for help before cutting out anything. Then I took some liquid glue and put it all over the turtle shape where I wanted the rock to go. And I placed the rock on top of it. And I held the rock down for about 30 seconds. Then I mixed together some blue and yellow paint to make green because I didn't have any green paint. And I used the green paint to paint the rock, which was now the turtle shell. While that was drying, I decided to work on the hare. I took another large rock and I poured some white paint and painted the entire rock white. Then I took some white paper and drew 2 bunny ear shapes on it. I also decided to make 2 square-shaped tabs at the bottom of them so that I could glue that part to the rock. Then I took a pink marker and drew the pink part of the hare's ears inside of it. Then I cut them out. Again, ask a grown-up for help with scissors. Meanwhile, back with my tortoise, I poured some yellow paint and decided to make a cute design on the shell. I decided to do polka dots, but you can do any design you want, or you don't have to do a design at all. It's completely up to you. Then I used a black marker to draw 2 eyes and a smile on my tortoise's head. Now that the white rock is dry, I'm gluing the ears to the front of the rock. And now I'm taking a black marker to draw 2 eyes and the mouth, which is going to look like 2 U shapes. Then I took my pink marker to make a little cute nose on it. That's my hare's face. And now I'm taking a pink Pom Pom and putting a little drop of glue on it and gluing it to the back of the rock. Now I have my hare's tail. So you can take your tortoise and your hare and race them, just like they do in the story. Oh, the hare stopped to take a nap, and now the tortoise is winning! Oh, he won!
Alright guys, I hope that you enjoyed that craft. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe. That's it for today's video. Come back and join us next week. Bye!